So many monsters, so little time. Literally, exporting this will fry my computer, so I'll make this as quick as possible. Basarios! First off was Basarios, and I really intended to start off this compilation of me toppling the beasts that inhabit this game with a really cool duel with something that's really fun to fight, but my first monster on the list just so happened to be a straight-up boulder. And I had dual blades. I haven't deflected this hard since the police interrogation. He went into the ground, and I immediately got Diablo's flashbacks. Oh, just when I thought this fight couldn't get any more toxic. I have an entire minute of footage of me looking for this thing before realizing that he was this rock the entire time. Honestly, I'd probably fare better if I just used a pickaxe rather than these two dull swords. Oh, well, what do you know? Tobi-Kadachi. I went into the fight with Tobi-Kadachi with an overwhelming amount of confidence because I had fought him before many times in World, but I was quickly humbled as I was promptly torn to shreds not once, but twice. And so, for my final life, I had to make it count, and so I had to think of the times in my bouts when I actually stood a chance against this fiend, and in my first life, that meant the time when I used Bishaden to clobber him, and in my second life, I did the most damage while mindlessly swinging at him with my axe and then asking him to gentleman to a ceasefire while I sharpened my weapons and drank potions, which for some reason he agreed to. So I deduced that the only way I could defeat him was to mindlessly swing at him with reckless ambition and use Bishaden again, because he was over there. It was an almost foolproof strategy. Oh, shoot, I went the wrong way. So yeah, I took so long to get there that Bishaden left, so half of my plan failed because I'm a fool. But fret not, the other half of the plan was enough to take him down. There is not a single thought going through my mind right now. Rathian and Rathalos. Rathian and Rathalos, the rulers of the skies. They'll poison you and breathe fire on you if you don't play wise. There isn't much to talk about them. They're boring too, but if you try to steal their eggs, your chance of living will be few. I could keep on rhyming about them, but I think you get the gist, so now it's time to move on to the next foe on the list. Pukei. I would like to take the time allotted to this monster to make a statement. Why, you may ask? Well, I don't have anything else to say about this guy, and all my other commentary is me making rude remarks about his tongue. Oh, I'll tell you what you can do with that tongue, you slug. Lick the underside of my tape. So I would like to put my foot down and say that I miss the slinger, man. That shit was flames, dude. Scatternuts used to be a staple of this fight, but now those are gone because the slinger doesn't exist anymore, and hence the Pukei now eats mushrooms. Magnamalo. Ah, so this is the tough guy, huh? I got this.
Spoiler alert, I didn't.
Yeah, piece of cake.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, he started using sorcery, that's not fair. Oh, this looks like a tricky situation. I've got no health and he seems to be releasing his strongest attack. It seems to me there's only one option. I just have to parry. Oh, he did not release the attack when I thought he would.
Needless to say, I did not survive this encounter.
People say this fight is flames. I get it now. I would be lucky to make it out with first-degree burns. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. I just accidentally used all my bugs and there's an active bomb on me. Help! This attack cuts deeper than a great sword ever could. Hellfire! Fighting Magnamalo is like fighting a cornered lion that can reduce you to ash with a single wave of its magic wand, but it's still susceptible to being toppled by an idiot with a short sword. I beat the game, but my quest has not yet drawn to its conclusion. Nargacuga. My plan was to sneak around and set up a trap for this overgrown house cat, but alas, like all my plans... Aw, shit. But hope was not yet lost on the plan. Ha! I've got you now. You have to exit through here to get to me. There's no other way to okay, you got me. There was still hope. I have never been more terrified of a monster roar. It may just look like I'm getting my ass kicked, and I am, but I've got a plan here. What do you have to say to this? I'm wide open, come get me. Oh, okay, you're just gonna go over there, that's fine. Still hope? Okay, he finally steps here right as the trap despawns. That's real cool. Thank you for being such a gem to work with. Nah, I was hopeless, I'm just messing with you. Anjanath. What the hell, why'd they make him so tall? I'm using dual blades, I can't reach him. Oh yeah, that's the move right there. The one that took the lives of many new players in World. Like stepping into an old pair of shoes. Fall damage is overrated, just try landing better. That was not calculated. Why didn't he slam into the wall? Was that wall not suitable enough for your blunt force head trauma standards, beast? Oh shoot, he's in the middle of something. Okay, I'll wait. Alright, let's do this. Real quick, the fact that they took 5 generations of Monster Hunter games to make a T-Rex is both commendable and confusing, because it's like nice going for not just making a T-Rex and shipping it out like dinosaur movies have been doing for years, but then it's also like, why didn't they make this sooner? Look how marketable this stud is.
Zinogre.
As I watched the opening cutscene to the Zinogre fight, I listened to the narrator essentially tell me that I'm screwed, as he's basically said, you may not like it, but this is what peak canine performance looks like. And so I prepared for hell, and hell I got. Dude, this fight just started. Even Magnamalo had enough class to only start using magic at least 3 minutes in. Okay, now this is just too far. Okay, who's the shitter now? Okay, I've pretty much lost all of my confidence the moment Pukei left. That may have made him stronger. Yep, that checks out.
Mizutsune.
I've been cycling throughout the weapons I'm most proficient with throughout my playthrough, but I forgot I'm actually trained in the art of switch axe, so I decided I'd face Mizutsune using this world ender, and I remembered why I don't use this thing much. I stopped thinking even more than usual. I know I said I go brainless when using the hammer, but I still have the single thought to clobber the enemy rotate throughout my head. But there was like essentially white noise the entire Mizutsune fight. I had less coherent thoughts than a longsword user. I can both hear and taste all the colors of the rainbow. I don't know if it's the combos or the flashing lights that hit the power button on my undeveloped brain, but the result is the same. No coherent content. Imagine sliding around like this guy does, but in real life. That would be so confusing to witness.
Almudron.
Can I just say that the amount of mud and dung-based monsters in this series is one of the few things that makes me take pride in saying I'm a Monster Hunter player, because all of these muddy monsters are always just so cool. But this one is, terrifying. Oh, he's fast. How does one avoid this? Oh, I get it now, you don't. Is he literally making perfect ramps out of mud? That takes some practice. Believe it or not, there is a hunter in this photo. Not a good one, and not an easy one to find, but he's there. See, if I was a good hunter, I would take the monster down myself, but I've left that to my dog for like 3 hunts straight. All of this footage has been recorded over the course of like a week or so, because this is a lot of Monster Hunter, and fighting every monster up until Rajang in a day would probably have me hospitalized for the rest of the week anyways, so I've been pacing myself. And one day, I booted up the game to continue my conquests, only to remember that the night prior, my sleep-deprived brain made myself a new equipment set consisting of only a Jaggy mask and a Renoplos coil. I have 53 defense. My last armor had 150, and my weapon of choice is an umbrella. Can I beat the last 3 monsters before Rajang like this? Commencing Operation Umbrella. In order to stand even the slightest chance, I needed a crew specifically designed to keep me safe, so I selected both of my Palamutes as my companions and gave them both scrolls so they would draw the attention of the monster, and then I fitted them out with the same defense item because what's better than 1 umbrella? 2 more umbrellas. Gasarang Tigrex Diablos, the most fearsome monsters I've faced yet. Can I beat them with the umbrella build? Let's find out.
Operation Umbrella.
Draw your blade, swordsman, because that's the last thing you're ever gonna do. Okay, never mind, he's just gonna pound me to a pulp, okay. I now know what it's like to be spiked like a volleyball, and can I just say, ignorance was bliss? I would say my heart is pounding right now, but he's already doing that for me. Oh, I have never been more happy to see such an obese turtle than I am right now. Lagambi's here too. The entire monster kingdom wants rid of you, demon. Be gone in the torrents. Oh no, use the thing. I could use this trap to capture him, but then I couldn't call myself a master of the umbrella. I've set up bait all over this area that is laced with my own curated poison I made from the plants around here. He's sure to... never mind. The only thing I remember about this guy is that he has many baby rage temper tantrums that you just kind of have to wait out from the sidelines. Oh, there's the finale spin, here we go. Oh, great, another actual straight up demon. He's a carnivore, he should be able to sniff this out, right? Oh, well, he sure sniffed something out. Guys, I don't know what to do. I hit him with an ice beam and now he's become so much more slippery and so much more dangerous. The Umbrella Squad coordination. This is it, the final monster before I have access to Rajang. It's the final battle before the final battle that is technically before the final battle of the end of the game. I just conquered 2 demons, so I think I can afford to let loose my own demon for this one. Yeah, actually that's not how this fight went. I just kind of went brain dead because the fear factor from fighting the other 2 has just kind of like dissipated at this point, because I had too many near-death experiences that I was just kind of numb to the fear of like the big beast in front of me. Don't get me wrong, I did faint in this fight twice, but I was just like, eh. I don't know how, but I trapped the sand dragon in the sand. I don't know how, but I'm sharpening an umbrella. I don't know how, but I just headbutted a Diablos. I don't know how, but I'm still alive. Ooh, shortcut to hell, don't mind if I do. Curtains fall on my conquest. 14 monsters senselessly fell to get to 1. As the village idiot lay down his umbrella, his hands tremble. For his next foe, a challenge unlike any faced before, he would surely meet his match.